So in this particular tutorial, I'm just going to explain you the code, and from there you can make use of in-app purchases in your application. In this vlog, we are going to see the implementation of in-app purchase in our Flutter application. So to implement in-app purchase, we need to upload our application to the Play Store, and from there we can fetch the products. So the very first step I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new project here, and I will name it to be like amplifyabhi, and also I'm going to specify a proper package name here, which I do for all the applications which I upload to Play Store. And here by default Kotlin and Swift are selected for Android and iOS language, and also in the platform section. So now let's tap on finish button here. So again, this is all the basic where you create your project, and it is asking us to open a project in the current directory or in a new window. So it is asking us to open the project in this window or a new window. So let's try to use this window itself. And now we have got our new project here, and now let's get started with the coding part of in-app purchase here. And the very first thing here we are going to add is and it is been available from the flutter.dev official, and it's an official Flutter package. So now let's try to add the dependency here, and the current version is 3.1.7. and now let's try to add this dependency to our project. And now let's start with the coding part, and I'm going to remove all this basic coding now, and then we will try to add the stateful widget over here. So the very first thing I'm going to add is a stateful widget, and now let's try to get the dependencies which we have added to our file. And now try to specify in-app purchase here and create an object for it. So we are going to get the instance of in-app purchase, and with the help of this particular in-app purchase object we can make use of it in our code. And the second thing what we do require is stream subscription here, and this is of a type dynamic. I'm going to specify such that it will accept all the types, and let us try to specify it like stream subscription. And here we need to specify it must be initialized, it is saying. So let's try to add it's like a late initialization, and later on in the implementation we will try to make use of it. And the third we required is product details here. So what are the products available and their details such that the user may tap on them and purchase. Let us specify it to be products here, it makes much sense. And finally let us specify a list of products again. And here if you go through our YouTube channel, there also you have subscription like amplifyabhi and amplifyabhi pro. So and also there is one more variant, but let's try to confine to these two variants as we already have products here. So we not specify it to be products, so we should not specify it to be products again. Let us try to specify it to be variant. And now let us try to specify init state here, and inside which let us try to specify stream subscription equal to purchase updated. So here we need to have the import like in-app purchase. So if you have not added this particular import, so just add this import. So now let us try to specify stream purchase updated and equal to in-app purchase. So here we are able to get the in-app purchase. So let's try to add this. So please try to add this import such that your in-app purchase will be, you are able to use in-app purchase in your code dot instance dot purchase stream here. Okay, so now specify the stream subscription here and try to make use of this purchase updated dot listen. So what we are trying to do here is like we are going to fetch the variants available from the Google Play, and in the next step we will try to see how the variants are being added to the Google Play and how we are able to get them. So follow this tutorial till the end so that you will get a very good clarity like how in-app purchases work. And for the event, let us try to specify it like purchase list. You need to specify a method stating that listen to purchase, and this method we are going to create now, and there we are going to have three scenarios, and we will be based on the callback we receive, then we can execute the code over there. So generally when you make an API call, like you get success and failure callback, right? So in the in-app purchase also, you like if it is successfully completed or if there is any error or the payment failed. So these will be the cases which we need to handle again. So now let us try to specify purchase list as input to this particular method here, and we need to create this particular method first. Now let us try to specify listen to purchase here, and this will accept list of purchase details. And now purchase details list dot for each, so need to go through each for each here, and then so here the element will be purchase details, and again this will be of a type asynchronous, so that as this runs in background, so it might take some time here. So if purchase details dot status, here we need to find out the status. If it is double equal to pending, so like purchase status dot pending. So if it is in pending state, what needs to be done here? And in else condition, if purchase details, so in the else condition also we are having if else again. So purchase details dot status, because if it is not in pending state, it might be an error or it is successfully completed. So we need to go through those steps as well here. So if it is error, then this particular block of code will be executed. So here you need to specify double equal to again and else. So it doesn't require to specify if condition again, but if there is any other scenario, and to avoid those scenarios, I'm going to specify else again here. And also you can just arrange these if else conditions in much more better way. Like you need to specify, you can specify success over here rather for other than pending. Purchase status dot, so we do have all these status here. We have already made use of error, pending here, and also there are cancelled, restored, all these options here. So now for successful condition we need to specify purchase here. Instead of specifying a separate else block, you can just make it else if and try to rearrange the code here. So I have arranged the code properly now. So now here let us try to add a scaffold, a snack bar we are going to add here. So scaffold messenger of context, so we do also require context in this particular method. So now let us try to add context as well here. Context dot show snack bar, and here let us try to specify snack bar content here. So it's like pending, you can just specify here. And so let's specify the content with the help of a text widget, and we specify it to be like pending. Let's add a constant modifier here, and let's add a constant modifier here, and I'm going to add the same snack bar in every case now. And also you can just add your own code here in this particular blocks of code. So what you want to do, if the user has successfully purchased, then you can just make sure you add the coding in this particular blocks here. And now we'll come back to our init state here, and now we have listen to purchase method as well. So now on done, what needs to be do on done? So we need to cancel the subscription which we have specified. So stream subscription dot cancel, here we need to specify once the purchase, the process is done here. And also on error scenario also we need to specify here on error what needs to be done. Let's get the error here, and within the block of code you can just again specify a snack bar here, and this time add a message like error here, or like something went wrong. So you can just edit the message accordingly. As this is a tutorial, I'm just specifying one liners over here. And okay, we need to also specify context here. So add context. So yes, this is not a context here, so just in the Android way I specified. Okay, so it's build context. Make sure you specify this to be a build context rather than context. So instead of returning a container, let us specify a material app over here, and in the home specify scaffold now. And in the scaffold let us try to specify an app bar, and within the app bar with the help of a text widget we need to specify in-app purchase. So this is our heading here, so enclose it in double quotes. And the next thing is like body, you need to specify, and within the center tag I'm going to specify a text button, and this text button will have two parameters like on press, and the next one you need to specify the title for the button. And again with the text widget we are going to specify this title as well. Let's specify it like pay, and you can add a constant over here. So in the init state itself we need to fetch the products. So I have said, right, we need to get the products from the Google Play. So for which let us try to create a method like init store here, and try to specify this here as well. So here again init store is of a type asynchronous here. So this is like an asynchronous method again. So in the listen to purchase also we have specified asynchronous, but we have not properly made use of it. So you can just try removing it, or you can also just add some functionality inside these blocks of code which make use of the asynchronous, which makes use of asynchronous, that is background, any background call which you would like to make after these successful transactions. So in the init store let us try to specify the product details response here, and so specify await here. And in-app purchase, so we have specified in-app purchase at the start of tutorial, right? So make use of it over here. In-app purchase dot query product details, and here specify the variants. So what are the variants we are having, specify it over here. So you need to handle the error scenario as well. If product detail response dot error is double equal to null, so if in this scenario set state, make use of set state here. So to make use of set state you need to cut this particular method and add it inside the my app here. So within this you need to add this so that we can make use of set state here. So if there is no error here, so like product detail response dot error is null, so you need to store the products now, and for which you need to make use of set state. Oh, so we are away from the stateful widget, so let's copy this code and add it inside the state so that we can handle set state here. So now make use of these products here and try to store the data which we get from Google Play. Production detail response dot product details. So we are going to store the product details here, and with these particular product details we are going to display and try to perform the purchase in our application. And also let us try to specify a method like buy here. So here we have added a button right here, a text button in our application. So whenever you tap on these particular buttons, this particular method will be executed. So let us specify final purchase param here equal to purchase param. So here it is asking the product details. So what are the products available in our application? So we have just now stored the products, right? Make use of them here and try to specify 0 here such that the first product is been fetched. And now make use of in-app purchase dot buy consumable and specify the param over here. And here don't forget to make use of this particular buy method here, and that's what it is showing here. We have not used it anywhere, so let's specify it over here. And yeah, that's it. So now let's try to start our emulator and try to run this particular code and see the output once. So now let's try to run this code and see the output once in our emulator. And here our application is now installed in the emulator, and we can see like a pay button is there and in-app purchase. And let us try to tap on the pay button here, and we have got an error like range error, valid value range empty 0. So what does this error states is like our application is not available on Play Store, and also we have not specified, as the application is not available on Play Store, we have not specified any variants or products in our application. So when it try to fetch with the package name which we have specified, then it got 0 here. So that is what the error. So in the next step you need to upload this particular application to your Google Play, and I am providing the link in the description section below like how to create an application in the Google Play and how you can upload the application. So just again, it's a basic overview tutorial. There have shown you all the steps in detail like how to upload an application. So make use of that particular tutorial and try to upload your application, and if you face any errors, just let me know in the comment section below. I will surely try to help you. And for making in-app purchases, according to the new Play policies, you need to have a monetization account set up before getting started with in-app purchase. I hope you can easily create that particular account, and if at all you are having any queries in account creation, just let me know. I will try to create a complete tutorial on merchant account creation. And also the most important step is like to upload application to Play Store, you need to have a Play Console account, for which you will be charged like $25, and the validity is like lifetime. If you are having any queries in account purchase, just let me know. I will also try to create a separate tutorial on it. So when you upload this particular application to the Play Store and specify your variants in in-app products, then you will try to get those in your application and you can make an in-app purchase. So in this particular tutorial, I'm just going to explain you the code and from there you can make use of in-app purchases in your application. So this is for this particular tutorial, and if you are having any queries in this particular tutorial, do let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Flutter.